Molyneux, the history major who only read Ayn Rand and other objectivists and declared himself a philosopher. This is why I really miss my context. My context was an atheist who was pro Beelzebub, although he didn't act like Beelzebub. But he was very consistent with his atheism. He was a materialist atheist. And he at least took a philosophy 101 class in college. I at least know that about him because I took philosophy 101. And you don't even need to take philosophy 101. If you, as a human being, have no component that's non-physical, not spatially non-available or non-physical, if you're just an organic computer, the implications of that are quite far-reaching. The implications are, it means you're a determinist. Now, there are many people who say, well, I'm an agnostic or something like that, and they say, yeah, there might be something, or I haven't answered the question of the mind-body problem, or I still believe in free choice, or that there's something in me that makes me me, that I'm not just, an organic computer with no free will, and I'm bound to this physical universe and everything's predetermined, right? Or will happen and it's out of my control, even my own actions. But Molyneux doesn't take that route. He takes the firmly there is atheism and there's strictly only the material world, and anybody to suggest anything else is psychotic or something like that, right? Yet he talks about following his dreams and good and evil and all this bullshit. My context knew that when you had a philosophical idea or you know something about the world, whether it was materialism, determinism, he took it to its logical end, and he'd sit there and tell me, yeah, free choice is an illusion. From the moment we're born, if you had a correct enough equation, you could tell what date you were going to die, of what, and exactly how your personality would be. It's actually not your choice, which is completely logically consistent with, materialistic, non-atheistic dualism. Non-dualistic atheism, right? Even in adding in quantum mechanics, you would just introduce randomness. You wouldn't get free will out of that or your own personality. Now, there are plenty of people who say they don't believe in God, who, don't rant and rave about philosophy which they don't understand, and they can say, yeah, I think I have free will, and I think there's a piece of me that is my own. I have no problem with that. But somebody like Stephan Molyneux, who uses words like soul but is a complete materialist, who rants and raves about philosophy, you need your philosophy to be pure, and yet his has holes in it you could drive a Mack truck through, and also defooing. Anybody who doesn't agree with you, cut them out of your life. I'm friends with Republicans, Democrats, atheists, Jews, Catholics, Protestants, Orthodox, Wiccans, who in many areas me and them bitterly disagree. But I just have to come back to the point that this this mantra of Stephan Molyneux about philosophy and it's pure, his philosophy is not even thought out. He hasn't even thought it out. I mean, what more can I say? Peace to you, and wow. I guess I'll do more on Stephan Molyneux because too many people listen to that guy and think that he's smart. And he's for philosophy even though he's doesn't know what he's talking about.